Okay, good morning. We're going to talk a little bit about, what it is to get along with people in, say, your area or even in the world. It's kind of silly that Josh, Stony Ridge farmer, announced that he would be coming up to see me in a couple, 3 weeks. And it will be a couple, 3 weeks before he gets here. And I welcome him with open arms. Josh is a very nice man. Has a great channel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's not the hardcore farming channel like I have, where I do all the things that I do, from fixing stuff to making hay, and I show you how to, I show you the differences and things, and he does too, to a degree. I mean, he is learning. He was not born into this type of agriculture. I do believe, and watch this person, man. She was like a dog shit in razor blade. She starts flashing her lights at me as though I didn't see her. It's crazy. But anyway, Josh has a really good channel. The reason I started watching Josh was because of bees. Bees, He had a video out there, and I'm interested in bees. I think they're cool. I think that I like honey, and I think honey has a lot of benefits to us, our human bodies, as a not just sweetener for your tea. Don't put it in coffee, it doesn't taste right, but sweetener for your tea. It also has good health benefits, for immune systems and against pollen and other allergies and things like that, if it's from your area. Now, you can get it from other areas and you get a nice sweet treat. And it's not going to help you much in your area if you're eating honey from an area from another part of the world. But anyway, enough of that said. First video I watched, well, not the first video I watched of him, but one of the first videos that I watched of him was where he was talking about these bees. And he has a beard, obviously, and he points to his face and he goes, "So, to a bee, what does this mean? It means bear, and attack." Because he hates getting stung. Well, nobody likes getting stung, but it struck me as funny. I mean, it really did. I mean, even to this day, I think of that video and I chuckle a little bit because it was just a funny video. He did a great job. So I start getting emails from different people saying, "Oh, you got to stay away from that guy. You don't want that Stony Ridge wannabe on your channel." You know what? I wouldn't care if Charles Manson came back from the grave and wanted to shake my hand. Well, maybe I would care about Charles Manson, or Adolf Hitler. Yeah, I'd care about him too. But I would ask him a question. Why? Why kill the Jews? What's wrong with you? And I'd probably be killed anyway, but whatever. World domination, But, I don't mind meeting people from all walks of life. I actually enjoy it. I think it's really neat to get a different perspective from different agriculturally minded people. I've been around the world a little bit, not all around the world, but I've been around the world a little bit and met farmers from France, England, Germany, not Germany, I never went to Germany, France, England, Belgium, and, I've met farmers there, the Philippines. I met farm equipment guys in Japan. I mean, it's just really cool. So the one thing that I did realize throughout all of these people that I've met all over the last 10 years of doing YouTube, even within the United States. And quite honestly, the most guarded farmers were the farmers in the United States. They really were. They were the most guarded, like, "Oh, why are you asking me these questions?" It's like, hey, I just want to learn. I don't really care. And, I'm not here to steal your land. I'm not here to take your wife and equipment. There goes Dad. Anyway, but I went anywhere else in the world and they were like, "Oh yeah, this is how we do this, and this is why we do that, and this is what happens to us when the weather goes bad, when a typhoon hits, and when the insects come, and when the birds show up to eat your rice, things like that." It's really cool. So I watch Josh's channel. I don't watch every video that Josh puts out or the Stony Ridge Farmer puts out, but I do watch the ones that interest me, and I find Josh to be an interesting person. I met his wife. I'd call her, well, we'll just call her Mrs. Stony Ridge. And, because her name isn't out there. It is a privacy thing, so we're just not going to do that. But anyway, it just really kind of pisses me off that people want to tell me what I can and can't do in my life, who I should and should not meet. I think that is a little bit selfish of them. Like, "Oh, you don't want to be the likes of him." you know what? The man is learning how to do what he wants to do. I'm sure he has learned plenty of things from my channel, and I can honestly say that I have learned several things from his. He is, he's interesting. He's just interesting. So pull your heads out of your asses if you don't like Josh, and either stop watching his stuff or go with an open mind and just enjoy what the man is doing. I'm sure 90% of you don't want to sit on the stump and watch me mow this hay and listen to me yammer on about the Stony Ridge farmer, but you're doing it anyway now, aren't you? So anyways, let's get back to this hay crop that I've got. We've had an excessive amount of rain. If you're watching my videos, you know this already. If you are new to the channel, I make hay. I will be making corn fodder. I've purchased corn fodder, or, after the grain has taken away from the corn stalk, I've purchased several hundred acres now to chew it up, bale it up, and sell it. Of course, I got to buy it from the guys that I'm buying it from. I got to pay them, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. As far as growing corn this coming year, yes, it is on the table. I need to figure out how many acres I'm going to plant. Gearing up to do 200 at the minimum, 500 at the maximum. And I had a guy send me a photograph of several photographs of a corn planter that he's got, and it's an 8-row. I would love to have an 8-row. My combine can handle an 8-row head, and it would just go so much faster for me to have an 8-row corn planter. An 8 or a 12, 4, 8, 12 would do it, or 2, 6, double sixes, or it would. Maybe a 16-row would be better. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on the width of the damn thing. If it's like 15 or 16 feet wide to go down the road, then 15 or 16 feet I don't care about. Even if it's 18 feet, I think I could squeeze down the road with an 18-footer. It would piss people off, but I would send a truck out in front of me. And I would only plant large parcels, or I'd buy a Donahue trailer, or I would build something to make this corn planter go down the road sideways. There's a concept, isn't it? So anyway, with that being said, some of this ground that you're seeing now is, this is second cut. I'm pulling second cut off of here. I baled it yesterday. I mowed it one day, raked it yesterday morning, and baled it yesterday afternoon, and it's beautiful. We punched the bales out onto the ground. There was a lot of hay here. Timothy ran the 4x4 baler. I ran the Krone baler. He ran a Heston. The one thing you need to realize is that tomorrow there's going to be a video of these two machines out in the field. And tomorrow you're going to see the very different speeds and the problems that Timothy had and the problems that I did not have. I just didn't have problems. It's an amazing thing when you don't have problems. And I did actually break a tucker finger arm, which surprised me. I've never broken one of those before in the 20 years that I've been doing this. But I broke a tucker finger arm. So I had one. It's an amazing thing when you spend $1,500 on this might be what you need kit, and you actually need it. It's like, wow, I had that, which is really cool. I needed to have it. I needed the pieces. I needed the parts, and I had them. I was in business, up and running again in minutes, not hours. So what I'm going to do is I have threaded rod. I'm going to remove the broken threaded rod, and I'm going to weld a new piece of threaded rod to it, because there's no need to throw the tucker finger arm away. It's just kind of silly to spend $150 on a little part that I can fix in 10 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do, and you're going to see a video on that also and explain what's going on. Me and Dad mowed for a day. He went on one area, and I went on the other area. And when he got hot and tired, he went home. We had a problem with the air conditioner and the case windrower, so he just said, you know what, my dog is throwing up. I got to get the hell out of here. He was sweated. I thought it was kind of like a sauna. He needs to lose some weight anyway if he's watching. Stop eating the damn freaking food you're eating, Dad. Anyway, with that being said, we did. We mowed and mowed and mowed and mowed and mowed some more. We had knocked down about 400 acres in 2 days. Me, Tim, and Joe had went and mowed on, I believe it was Friday, and then I think it was Friday night, Saturday, Sunday I mowed, or Monday. Maybe it was Saturday night. Monday I mowed. We mowed again, and today is now Wednesday. So everything that I mowed on Wednesday or Tuesday, I gotta get my days right, Monday. Everything I mowed on Monday will be baled today. We still have about 150 acres to go, and we should be okay to get that off. So I hope you've enjoyed this section or segment of One Lonely Farmer. I am going to put another video clip after this, so you can enjoy whatever that is that I put up there. I'm pretty sure it'll be the baler. So anyway, both balers. Anyway, just a small clip. Anyways, have a nice day and enjoy the rest.